Today I decided to make a video about those ESC from Hobbywing. The name of the ESC is Hobbywing. I don't know if it's from Hobbywing. Anyway, they are 20 amps and they are opto. They don't have a back, so they have just the signal and the ground wire, nothing else on the ESC. Just two cables like normal, and that's it. So those are Hobbywing XRotor 20 amps. Back they don't have, they have opto. You have to provide your power supply for your flight controller with the extra back. Now there are so many PDB board with back included and so on. So it's about how you program those ESCs, because when you buy them they have a stock firmware inside. I don't know which kind, it's Simon K or BLHeli, but I think it's a BLHeli inside. The ESC, they come with a stock firmware, but you can just use it, plug and play, but you cannot do any adjustments on the ESC. So you change time, you change damping light, you change anything else, you just have to flash them. But if you want to use it straight away, you can use them. You just put the two wires, black and white, straight away on signal and ground. Those two wires straight away on the battery, it's positive and negative, and the motor in the other side. Okay, I take the case, the heat shrink from the ESC to show you how to connect and program it. I have those ESC on this quad here, and I'm never gonna take them out because I can program it with a clean flight, not with the program clean flight. From clean flight to BLHeli, I'm gonna show you when we're gonna get there. I have it also on my QAV, the same ESCs, they are on the arms here. Those two, however, they are damaged. They start and reboot because so many crashes, but I can connect them with the computer and show you what's the procedure. So first time when you're gonna buy those ESC, they're gonna have a heat shrink and they have a case on top, something like this on this side here. It's aluminium, and this one is to take the heat from here. So you're gonna be something like so. Okay. After you're gonna open the case, or you just gonna take a knife and you will gonna make a square here, and you're gonna use the connectors here, or you're gonna take the heat shrink outside, you're gonna put out the heat shrink. So the procedure is simple. I'm gonna put some pictures on the screen. Okay, so how you can see here, I just put some black marker. That's mean it's negative. The second one, we don't gonna use it. The next one is the positive, the red, and the other one is the signal plus and minus. So this is the connector what you have to connect with a programmer key, a USB programmer key. We're gonna show you exactly in the moment what you have to buy. Anyway, I'm gonna put a link in the description where you can find them. So you will gonna need something like this. We're gonna put a picture to see how it's look actually. And this one you will come with, on this side actually, with one plug here, something like that. I take it out and I solder straight away the wires, because this is very small, so I cannot use this cable because it's so small, and I need a little bit longer from my computer because I don't have a laptop. So I put something like this with a servo lead, ground, plus, and the signal. So those, they are all gonna go like the picture show you, on this side here. Let me zoom in and I'm gonna show you exactly where you have to connect it. So how is the board like this, the ESC? You're gonna have to connect those with the signal and the ground and the plus. So something like this, you will gonna be exactly over here. I don't know if you can see that, something like this. Or I use like this. I just put this one and I keep it on here, just like so. I connect the program, I do what I have to do, and after I just take it and I have a clean pads over there. Or you can solder straight away the wires if you have a very small and very tiny tip for your soldering iron, something like this. To compare with this one, to understand, you have to be very, very sharp, because if it's not, you're gonna damage everything on the ESC. So have to be very sharp to put these pads here. I'm gonna put, for the demonstration, I will gonna solder some wires straight away there, and I will gonna connect with the other lead on this side, because I will gonna stay for a long time on the computer to show you how it's done. But I'll tell you, you can use it just like this. You can put it right there, and but I will gonna put some wires and I will gonna come back. I just finished my soldering wires. I just put here 3 wires, and I will gonna connect it with this one like so. We're gonna be signal with signal, plus plus, minus minus. You can do something like that with those wires to solder straight away on the ESC, but when I do this one, I do it for all 8 ESCs, and the other 2, that's mean 10 ESCs in even half an hour. I just programming all in the same moment, in the same day, so it's much easier to do it with these 3 leads for servo, or for something like this FDDI cables, and they come with other pins like so, in one end female and one end male, and you use it straight away on this, and just put it there, hold it, go with the mouse, do everything you want on the BLHeli program, and just swipe it, take another ESC, and it's much faster. Now it's up to you how you want to connect it. So I say you are gonna need a key, a programming tool. This is, you can find that on most of the websites. This one, it's a BLHeli Skywalker USB controller speed ESC programmer or something like that. It was a long name anyway. I'm gonna put a link in the description from where I buy it, and you can take it from there, or you can use Arduino program. I don't know how to use Arduino program, so I'm sorry for you. I'm gonna use this one. It's about I don't remember exactly, but it's about 5 or 6 euro, something like that. It's very cheap, it's not expensive, so you can take it from everywhere very, very easy. So now let's jump on the PC, and I will gonna show you how to connect for the first time, and after the second time with all the ESCs in your quad, if you wanna update your firmware. And be careful when I say that, because all the time we're gonna program in your ESC, you're gonna do it straight away from fly controller. Now, not all the fly controllers they support this kind of operation. There are some fly controllers that don't support this I forget the name how it is. It's like a pass-through fly controller on the BLHeli. It's a pass-through. So when you're gonna do it, you have to be careful to don't reset to the default settings those ESC on the BLHeli, because if you're gonna do that, you'll have to take out the ESC again and reprogramming the ESC with the programming tool, and after put it again on your quad. So be careful when you're gonna fly, when you're gonna refresh your ESC on your quad with the fly controller, and so you have to take out your props when you do this one. So I am not joking, you take out your props. You don't gonna need props when you're gonna do this one. And any case, when you connect your quadcopter to computer, take out your props. That's not a joke. Take out your props. Bad things can happen, so it's better to avoid that. And also when you connect, be careful if you have transmitter in your quad. Most of the people they have, because they use FPV, put your antenna on your transmitter, because you're gonna fry it when you're gonna put power in your cable. So put antenna over there, put battery, take out your props, and do whatever you want in the computer. So now let's jump in the computer, and I'm gonna show you the next step. So now, because we are here, I was trying to connect this ESC with the motor and with the cable, but actually it's so damaged then I cannot connect it with the computer. So I will just have another one. So I connect the cables on this one, then this one, and I will gonna start again because I was trying for a couple of minutes to connect this one and I cannot. So let's connect this one, and let's see. I use this method. If you don't have this one, you have to put this wire straight away on ST60, or put a connector ST60 here and connect it there, or I don't know how you're gonna do it. Me, I connected with a watt meter, and it's much easier for me to just clip it here. So first of all, we connect the ESC to the power. After we connect the ESC to the power, we connect our, let's see, nothing is touching. Okay, we connect our tool stick to the USB, and we open the BLHeliSuite. Me, I use 16.2.14.6.0.1, and this is the last version that I use it right now. So you're gonna connect this particular stick with this one over here, tool stick. After you connect it, you're gonna see here the name of the stick. So now, because everything is connected, let's connect this one with this one, just like so. Or you just take the wires and put it on the place and connect it how you choose, how you prefer. Me, I prefer to put the wire straight away, but for the purpose of the video, because I cannot stay there for a long time, I will gonna connect it like so from those cables. So now let's say connect, and everything can connect. We're gonna say read the setup. Yes, how you can see, I have a 14.6. I think it's the last version of those XRotor 20 amps. So to flash your ESC with this stick, you have to go here to say flash BLHeli. You're gonna select the XRotor 20 amps. You don't select anything else from here, because if you select something else from here and you say, oh, I'm gonna go with 30 amps, oh, I'm gonna go with 40 amps, you are gonna blow your ESC, or doesn't work. One of those two, it's blowing or it doesn't working, or you can blow your motor. So choose exactly this one from here, XRotor 20 amps. After you're gonna select here multi, because it's a multi-copter. If you're gonna choose other things from here, they're gonna be for 3D and for some other things. So you choose multi because it's a multi-rotor. You're gonna select the last version. If you don't like the last version, you can go here and you can select the previous version until 13.2. But I prefer the last one because it's all the updates and all the other things they have to have in it. So let's say OK. Yes. You're gonna start doing some things. You're gonna say caution, remove all your props. So I tell you, remove all your props. Now we don't have a prop, so we don't care. We say OK. And now it's the last version. You're gonna say with the setup. It's already out there. You don't have to change anything from here. From the moment, you're gonna leave it like how it is from the default. So I just go random, and now they just put random stuff inside there. We're gonna say disconnect. We're gonna take out the power and our ESC out from this one, and we put another ESC and we do the same procedure. So now, because we do with the ESC, and I show you how to do this one with the ESC with the first time, now I'm gonna show you how to connect after you flash your all ESCs. And me, I did this one here exactly like how it is on this one here. So the wire, they are straight away, so they go left, middle and right. It's a clean setup for me. I don't have to swipe the wires to see the motor in which direction it's gonna spin, because I'm gonna change this one, the direction of the motor on my BLHeliSuite. But be careful, if you have counterclockwise and clockwise motors on your quadcopter, you have to be careful where you're gonna put the motors. Okay, because this one is spinning inside, this one is spinning outside, this one is spinning outside, and this one is spinning inside. Okay, this is counterclockwise, clockwise, this is counterclockwise, this is clockwise. Okay, clockwise, clockwise, counter, and counterclockwise. Now let's connect this one to our BLHeliSuite. Let's take out these guys here because we finished with them. We need a battery, and how I say from the last time, remove your props. Okay, remove, I don't joke, remove your props. After, put your FPV antenna and your transmitter because you're gonna fry it. Okay, don't power up your quadcopter without antenna because you're gonna fry it. In my case, I don't have a USB port because all the time I just end without that. So I use a FTDI for the moment. Battery, and also we don't gonna need a stick. We don't gonna need a cable. We're gonna need this one for mine. Now let me connect. Okay, it's doing something there. Now let me connect. Okay. To do this, if you go in clean flight, I say connect, and you have everything here, pretty much. You cannot use both in the same time, so you have to use one or another. cannot use both in the same time. So we're gonna close the clean flight for the moment, and we're gonna start here. So this guy here, you can choose here if you use BLHeli, or I think so from here is from Simon K. How I remember, it's Simon K here to use it with a clean flight, and here is with a BLHeli. Me, I use BLHeli, so I'm gonna connect with this one here. Now you're gonna have the port. Okay, you have to select the port. Mine, because it's a FTDI, I have the port 8. We're gonna say connect. I'm gonna say read, because I don't have any motors here, any ESCs, and any kind of firmware. So I'm gonna say read, and you're gonna say to me exactly what I have, everything. I'm gonna say okay. Okay, now because I have the same version 14.6, that's the last one, and I have ESC 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now to flash all of them with new firmware, or to choose the direction of the motors, that's very simple. With a left click you choose to get out of individual one or to add. With a right click you just choose one, a second one, the second one. Okay, so the first motor on, it's mean this one here on the back, how you say in the back, right in the back, you have to be normal. The second one of this one, in my case, because I have a motor what it's upside down, I don't know what's happening with this motor, it's normal. The second one, the third one, it's reverse, and another one, the fourth one, is normal again. So I tell you, this one you have to be normally reverse the number 2, but in my case, because I have a wrong motors and the wires they are upside down inside, I have to put it on normal. So how you check in which direction is going and where is going the motor is very simple. You go right here, or it says motors, then we're gonna do something like so. You are gonna check this box, and you be careful, you have all the props outside. Okay, and you take one by one and just push it a little bit up, just a little bit up. If you don't see the direction which way it's going, you can't use a prop just like that, put it on there, don't tie it, just put it there and spin it a little bit. So it's spinning like this. Sorry for the noise. The number 2 is the same. Okay. You can see the direction. It's going in. Number 3 is this one here. Okay, it's going in, it's good. If it's not good, you have to remember, if this one it was spinning in this way and not in this way, you'll have to remember motor number 3, it's normal, I have to put it on reverse. If it's reverse, I have to put it normal. So it's simple. If it's reverse, you put it in normal. If it's normal, you put it on reverse. So you take individual one and you see in which direction it's spinning. In my case, all are good because I was making before this one. So let's say motor number 3 it's going wrong. It's a wrong direction. You go back here, you say connect, so read the setup, say okay, okay, and select with the right click number 3, and it's reverse, so it's going wrong. we have to put it normal and say we need the setup, and after that you're gonna spin in the right direction. But in my case I don't wanna do it because I know reverse is the good direction for me. So pretty much this is everything what you have to do. Now let me show you about some things here. Those, they can be different on you. Depends of the ESC, depends of the motor, depends of the flight controller, depends of the radio, depends how you programming your ESC, and depends so on. This one is for infinite. This one have to be 40. This is the beep of the motors, how loud can be. Don't go crazy like this because you're gonna fry your motors. So leave it here where it says 4, like the stock. So don't do anything here. This one is the input polarity. I'm not sure exactly for what it is, but it's positive. This one is the motor trimming. This one have to be, normally it's a medium high, not high, medium high. Now depends how it's going in your motors. If it's scratching and twitching and doing noises, maybe you're gonna go from the high to medium, or for the medium high to medium. So this is up to your motors and up to other setup. This one is my case, it's off. Damping light. This ESCs, they support damping light, so I'm gonna choose damping light, not low, just normal one. This one have to be low, and here is the direction of the motors. If you wanna have a clean setup and the wires are gonna be straight away on the arm, just put it straight away on the arm. How they have to be, just like this one over here, and after you just change from here the direction of the motor. Brakes on stop. What's mean this one? First time I don't understand it, but after I get it. On you fly, okay, so on you fly and you just land, if you try to push the motors, you are gonna feel a little bit of resistance on the motor. So it's mean like it's magnetic field and it's keeping the motor on the place. It doesn't let move like this one. Now it's spinning. You see? It's spinning. If I was using my transmitter and radio and it was working and I just arm it and disarm it, after I was gonna see this one, it was very hard to move. You are gonna be like stop, 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 but hard to move. I don't know how much it's good or bad, but I just keep it on. This one it's on. This one for me it's PWM output. Drifter, I put it like 15. Temperature protection off, I don't need. Start power it's 1. I'm not sure for what it is exactly. This is off and this is 1, and the middle throttle is 1500. Another thing here, when you have all the ESCs pulled and you flash them with a new firmware from here, you choose the last version and you just flash them, you're gonna have some weird things. You're gonna say, oh okay, if let's say I flash them, okay, right now, it's flashing my ESCs. Yes. Do you want to use the correct settings? Yes, because it's my settings, so I need my settings. In your case, I don't know. If you're gonna flash them for the first time, you don't need this one, or you need this one. You keep it how you want, and after you change it, but you have to do the weird things here. So I'm gonna keep mine. Now they're gonna ask me for the ESC number 2. So if you're gonna say the first time, oh, I was flashing, why I have to flash again? No, you flash the AC number 1. Now it's the AC number 2, number 3, and number 4. In my case, I'm gonna say cancel because I don't need to flash them all. So now we have all the ACs. You have to do the changes how you want it, how you like it, how you prefer. But I'm gonna show you how to calibrate the AC with a clean flight and with the radio. I'm gonna bring right now the radio. Okay, so now I have the radio here. I just power up.
Things are about to get real. Telemetry lost. Telemetry recovered.
Yeah.
Telemetry lost. Telemetry recovered.
Too close. Okay, so let's connect. And we're gonna go here where it says motors. But I forget to say something there. Disconnect. Connect here. See? I also do mistakes. This box here, you select your all the ASCs and you select this box by TX by it's mean radio, and you say where is the setup. I say okay, disconnect, go in the clean flight, go motors, and now we have all the motors. But here it's a little bit tricky. Let me take out my keyboard. Okay, the battery out, you're gonna be some noises. Yes, you have to select this box, master up, put the battery, or this guy here. Okay, so that's very easy to do it with a clean flight. With the transmitter and your quadcopter, it's the same. You just put the throttle up, power up your quadcopter, you're gonna hear beep beep beep. After you leave the throttle down, you're gonna hear some beeps. They stop. After take out the battery, put it back, and everything it's working perfectly. Or you can do it with a clean flight, exactly like how I show you. You just have to push this guy here up, this is the master, put the battery on, you hear some beeps, take it down, hear some beeps, and that's it mean all the ACs, they are in sync and they know exactly how much per second they have to go everywhere. Now let's go back on the BLHeli, and me, I was having here 2012 and 2060, something like this. Now it's gonna be changed because I recalibrate my ASC. I say no sync with the master, no sync with the master. So number one, it's 1988 by 1012. Number two, it's not 88, it's 96. It's 88 and it's 84. So it's up and down, depends of the wiring, of the frequency, of the how much cable do you have there and so on. I am not sure exactly why it's different, but it's different. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's not good. You can change it to be all the same, but when you change the all be all the same, like 1996 and 1988, this is a big difference between one and another with the ppm maximum throttle. This one is the maximum can go high with the number one, that's mean this motor from here. if I'm gonna push this motor up until 96, you're gonna be more than capacity of the ppm throttle response of this motor, and gonna go higher than normal. So leave it how it is, like this, and it's just perfect. You don't have to just go up and down to change the settings. Or you can put this guy here, number 2, that's mean this one, because it's a brand new motor. You can put it down until it's gonna go 88, just 2 steps. But I prefer to leave it from the calibration because it's much better like that. So now this was everything about the motors and the ESCs, and how you can hear they are in synchronized. Let me take out my FTDI and let's hear the noise. You see, all they are in the same time. Sometimes I hear some other person and some other, they have different noises and different ESCs, and it's making very different, very weird. So they have to be like so. So this was the flashing tutorial of those ESCs from Hobbywing. You can find them everywhere. They are like 9 euros or 10 euros, depends, $8 or $9, something like this in US. I'm not sure exactly how much it's in other countries, but they are great. They are not so small, but compared with the Case 24 ESC, they are expensive. It's like $25 for one. What it's pretty expensive for me. For just one, 25 euros, and after plus shipping you're gonna be like almost 30 euro per ESC. And all the time you don't gonna order just 4, you're gonna order 5 or 6. You have to have some spare sometimes, because you don't know what's happening, and maybe arrive with damage. Until you're gonna send you another one, you have to wait, and you know the precision. So for the price, I am very happy. You can watch my videos how it flies and how it's go with those motors 2204, and nothing else. I'm gonna put the links in the description where you can find the ESCs, or you can find the stick tool. And thank you for watching. Subscribe, like, and happy flying.